Hey everybody, so this is going to be a general collective reading, a love reading, and there's going to be an extended offer. So if you watch this video and you really enjoy it and you want to learn more and dig deeper, there will be extended. The link to the extended will be in the description. It will be on my Patreon. So I'm going to start off with this deck here, and we're going to start by finding out like what happened in the past in this connection. What happened in the past? Keep in mind, this is a general collective, so you have to use your intuition to know if this is meant for you. So if it's just one of those things you just know. If you know, you know. You don't know why you know, but you know. You feel in your gut and you're like, yeah, she's talking to me. She's talking straight to me. This is for me. Then it's for you. If it leaves you confused, then it's not for you. If you want a personal reading where I just focus strictly on your energy, only your energy, and you know it's for you, then you can purchase it on my website. That's the only place that you can purchase it. Be careful of scammers. I will not email you asking you if you want a reading or anything about spells or I don't know, whatever the scammers do. They impersonate us. They take our pictures. They take our videos. They are sneaky. So make sure, you know, they could take my videos and manipulate them. So the only place you can buy a reading right now for me is on my website, and my website is www.bossasswitch1111.com. The link to that is in the bio. You go on there, and I got a lot of different options for what kind of reading you want. I got soul purpose readings and past life readings and twin flame readings and sexy love provocative readings. I got all kinds of things on there. But you really need to be very careful that it's, you know, that website that you're buying from, because these damn scammers are so annoying. And I did, you know, recently I just started my Patreon that has exclusive content that you can get. One of them is weekly, like racy provocative readings, general readings, and then another one's like twin flame centered readings that are exclusive to Patreon. And then again, my access to all of my extendeds for one low fee of $5.55 a month gets you access to all my extendeds. A lot of readers will do like $6 for just one of their videos, so it's a good deal. I also made a new deck, Twin Flame Truth. You can buy that on my website too. I'm about to get a new one coming in any day now. Okay, I think I've blabbed enough. Let's get into this reading. So this, in the past, you know, this is definitely a soulmate connection. So we've got spirits definitely letting you know that this person is definitely your soulmate. I mean, it could be a twin flame, but at the very least, we have soulmate at this point in time. In the past, you went through a time where you had maybe a bubble phase. You had this paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So you had this very, very great love affair with this person. You had this great, beautiful, blissful time. We have palm tree. Things seem stable and secure. There's even some growth there. Yeah, so that happened. You guys expressed your love to each other. This was true love. This was like a once in a lifetime love affair. This romance is what, this is a romance of a lifetime. But something happened. We have a girl with a snake. Empath narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So this could have been you, I guess. You know, maybe this person broke up with you because you were having narcissist tendencies, but it was probably the other person. You're probably the empath. since you're the one watching this and, you know, feeling the love and everything. If this is a twin flame relationship, this is very typical. I still don't have any cards that scream that just yet, but we do have, you know, the bliss phase, and this empath narcissist is kind of a twin flame thing. So you guys, you separated. We have release your ex and free yourself. So you guys broke up. You freed yourself from this connection. You released your ex. We had to pay attention to red flags. You were, you know, you were paying attention to those red flags, and so you freed yourself. We have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So you are healing your heart, or you were in the past, because we're asking what happened in the past. And on the bottom of the deck, yeah, I see two cards that I'm feeling called to draw and talk about. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, and the runner. Maybe you were the first runner because this person did toxic things. They were kind of the narcissist. Again, energies could be reversed, but it's probably this person is my gut feeling. They're the runner, or you're the runner. Or, you know, it has your runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So they might have done something because they're fear of intimacy and they're listening to the ego, but you could have been the one that ran. Or it could have been that basically they were the one running, even though you had to break up with them. They were the ones making you break up with them because of their behaviors. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and experience. So when you met this person, they probably weren't your usual type. But you were like, you felt drawn to them maybe, and you just needed to see what would come of it. We have be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So things came to light, because we're doing in the past. We're starting off with the past. What happened in the past? Things came to light, and so you had to heal. We had that, you know, it's confirmation with the healing heart. You were hurt. You were stabbed in the back, so you had to heal. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you moved on. Oops. Sorry, I had to mess with my camera because it said low battery. You moved on so that you could receive what you need, but you didn't get closure. And that's why you're here watching this video, because either it's your twin flame and you can't forget the person, or if it's not your twin flame, you still just haven't received closure. So you're trying to figure out what's going on. We do have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So either in the past, you guys have already reconciled, because we are asking what happened in the past, or they're giving us a glimpse of what's happening in the future. We'll see. In the extended, we will tap in more to that one. I'm going to pull that one to the side. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if you haven't already done that, do that. But maybe they're just, spirits are saying that's what you had to do. You had to, you know, turn to your friends. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So what happened in the past, you know, there's probably going to be a reconciliation with this person. Again, I'm going to look into that to find out if that was just something that happened in the past with this reading, whoever this is meant for, or if it's something that's still meant to happen, but we do have worth waiting for. So that gives me promise. I'm going to look into those two cards when we get into the extended. Maybe we need to take a few cards from the Keeper deck to find out what happened in the past. You know, and sometimes, sometimes the whole reading might not resonate. There might be parts of the reading. So if that ever happens when you're watching these readings, you know, it's okay to take parts of the reading, because some messages are very specific and might only mean something to one out of the 4,000 people that are going to be watching this, or however many people will end up watching this someday. You know, spirit there might be something specific. So you really have to use your intuition just when it calls for you, when it just kind of gives you that gut punch and you just know, damn, that's for me. So it's not always the full reading. But again, if the full reading, if you're like, oh my God, this is for me, and you want to know more, then go get those extendeds. Go watch those extendeds on my Patreon. Again, the link will be in the description. Okay, so in the past, we're still in the past. We have courtship. So yeah, Spirit's confirming that this was a courtship. Some kind of unexpected income. I don't know if that's something that happened in the past. This might be specific for just one person, two people, whatever, a few people. Something to do with unexpected income. Your person could have got unexpected income. You could have. Sometimes, even though it says income, it could mean, you know, matters of the heart. So unexpected love or something like that. We do have 2 and 7 is 9. 9 is close to the end of a cycle and almost a new cycle. We have adjudication. So adjudication, you know, I mean, these people are in court. It could be marriage. I mean, sometimes you have to, well, I guess you don't. Sometimes people go to the courthouse to get married, but in this case, I see more maybe divorce, or, I mean, it could even be a small claims court, but I more see divorce. So maybe you guys are married and you got a divorce, or this could just simply represent separation. Or there just could have been some legal issues where you got an unexpected income. Maybe you got divorced from this person and you got that, and that was unexpected income. You got something unexpected from the divorce. And this is just some way for Spirit to send a very particular message to one certain person. That way they know, you know, that this message is for them. But if it's not for you, if there's nothing that rings a bell, then it doesn't mean this whole message isn't for you. It's just, that might be a particular, yeah, message. We have message. So, you know, in the past, maybe this person wrote you a letter or a text, or, you know, maybe they broke up with you through a message. I don't know. There's something about a message here. Let's find out more about that. What is this message, Spirit? What is this message? I need a little bit more from the Kipper deck. What is this message? What was this message? Privileged lady? Something about a privileged lady. Can you tell me more about this message, Spirit? What is this message? That is too many cards, but let me see what we got. Yeah, so a message about a marriage having to do with a privileged lady, and we had court, we had adjudication, unexpected income. So yeah, I mean, it could be somebody getting married, but it also could have been somebody getting a divorce and having unexpected income from that. It involved a mature man and an official person. So somebody that maybe wears, maybe they're in the military, or maybe they're police. Official person could be the judge, you know, divorcing you guys. We have occupation, something to do with an occupation, something to do with work. So a mature man, maybe you met this person at work. Let me figure out what's going on here. Courtship, marriage, privileged lady. So, you know, maybe you were married to somebody who had good money and you went to get a divorce from them, and that's how you got unexpected income, and the income came from their occupation. It's a mature man. So if there's ever a time where you're listening to a reading, whether it's personal or whether it's one of these, because I've had questions, could it mean this? Could it mean that? If you feel in your gut that that's what it means, and that is Spirit giving you that breadcrumb, and you're supposed to use your intuition to tell what exactly does this mean. So it's okay if you get a certain message, like, because I don't know your situation as much as you do. And if you see some of these cards and you hear what I'm talking about, and you're like, oh, I know what she's talking about, but it's not what she thinks it is, it's this. And you feel it in your gut, then that's the message. I mean, usually I get people telling me in my personal readings that I'm spot on, and I've been able to really nail down on things because of Spirit giving me these messages. But again, sometimes we're not perfect. We're not always going to pick up on the message exactly as it's supposed to be. So if you see it as that, then take it as that. Okay, so I mean, that was past. There was definitely this official person, adjudication, marriage. So I'm feeling either marriage or divorce, message about it, having to do with a mature man and a privileged lady. You can become privileged by being married to a man that's got money. You know, privilege is money. People that have money, you know, have privilege. So that's what I see when I think of that card. But it does have something to do with somebody's occupation. but there was unexpected income, and it had to do with this courtship. So they're not just talking about somebody getting this unexpected income that didn't have to do with this courtship, because, I mean, we're asking about this other person. This is a love reading. It could be some unexpected income that influenced the relationship. Maybe somebody got an unexpected income and it caused a breakup. Okay, so we did past. Now I'm going to dig into present, like where's things at right now. And then in the extended, we'll do like future, and we'll really dig in deeper and find out like what's going to happen in the future with this connection. So if this resonates with you, if you feel like this is for me and you want to know more, like I said, it's only $5.55 a month just to get all of my extendeds that I'm going to be doing on YouTube. I'm just now starting this up. But again, most people charge like $6 just for one extended, so. Okay, so let's find out what's going on in the present. Let's use the Moonology deck. You never know what deck I'm going to use, just whatever I feel like, whatever calls to me. And I have to blow on the decks and knock on them, which clears any energy from past readings. Have faith in your dreams. So in the present, if you guys are separated and that's your dream to be together, you're supposed to have faith in that. Have faith in your dreams. You know, always think positively because of the law of attraction. We have a time for healing. So that's what's going on right now, is a time for healing. You guys might have separated because of that shocking attack, because of maybe their behavior. Could have been yours, I guess, but probably theirs. But right now is a time for healing, but you should still continue to have faith in your dreams. So Spirit's saying it is still possible. Again, when we go into the extended, we'll find out exactly what's going to happen based on the current energy. Like, where is it headed? Where is it going? But right now, we're just kind of figuring out what's in the present. What's going on in the present? A fiery climax approaches. So something is approaching. Wow. Something is approaching, you guys. Fiery climax approaches. So something's going to happen soon. But right now, it's a time for healing, as we said. So what do you need to release? What do you need to release? So that's important for your healing. So I would suggest when it comes to releasing things, you know, doing that shadow work. If you sit here and you watch TV or go to parties or talk to friends all the time and you're not alone, you're not spending that time alone, then you're not able to think about things that have happened in the past. Now, I like to say don't worry about the past because you don't want to spend too much time wallowing in the past. It's the past. But in order to heal, sometimes you do have to spend some time in the past feeling the emotions. You know, a lot of times when I was younger, especially if I break up with somebody, I wouldn't allow myself to feel the emotion. I would go out with somebody else right away and stay distracted. And then what I found later on is that I wouldn't heal. And it would come out in dreams. And I would sit there and dream, like my ex-husband, I dreamt about him for the longest time. And I'm like, what? In my conscious waking life, it's not like I want to be with him, I don't think. So, but I kept dreaming about him. So it's important to release things. So spending time alone, thinking about those things, feeling the pain. You may not want to. Sometimes you may have to wait to feel the pain until you're strong enough to feel it. But there's a time for healing, and it is a time for healing right now for you. That's what you're in right now. That's why you guys are not together. You're trying to heal old wounds. And these could even be old childhood wounds. A lot of times these relationships come in order for us to heal things from our childhood. So another thing that I would recommend that I always talk about is subliminals. So you can type in like hypnosis for removing love blocks or removing healing old wounds, whatever, or subliminals, binaural beats, that kind of thing. And that can help you really get into your subconscious, because sometimes that's where we need to get to heal it. And unless we get in there and dig into our subconscious, that's hard to do. We do have expect powerful change. So this fiery climax is going to bring in powerful change in this situation. Have faith in your dreams. You're just in a time for healing right now. We have believe in the impossible. So you may think, this is impossible. You may even think you don't want this person because of what they did in the past. But I feel like Spirit might be telling, we're going to dig into the extended when I finish this. I feel like Spirit might be telling you, whoever this is meant for, that although it may seem impossible, have faith in your dreams. That's a good sign. You know, we're not doing future yet, but in the present. A new romantic cycle begins. So in the present, expect powerful change, a fiery climate. Yeah, there's definitely something coming, something big coming. Hold your vision, have faith in your dreams. That's confirmation. All these cards are definitely confirming that there's something coming. Conclusions are within reach. So there's something coming. There's going to be a conclusion soon, within reach. You are good enough. So this card is telling me that you need to spend time right now healing and working on loving yourself. That's very much a lesson of twin flames. So this may be a twin flame reading, or it may just be a reading that's similar to twin flames, or at least has the same lesson. You know, everybody should learn how to love themselves. And you can't really go and be in a healthy relationship until you've learned to love yourself, really. So I think that is a lesson for everybody. But they're telling you you're good enough, and you need to get to the point where you realize that. Because if you have insecurities, it's going to ruin relationships. So I'm going to stop this one here. If you are interested in the extended, again, you can go on to my Patreon. The link for my Patreon will be in the description box. It's like on Patreon, my username is BossSwitch1111, just as it is on my TikTok and everything. But so we're going to just dig deeper. We're going to find out what happens with this particular connection in the future. Normally I don't put dates on my readings because I do feel like readings are timeless. I feel like if you see this a year from now, from when I put it out, it's still active for you. It means that Spirit said this person needs to see this on this day, even though, you know, it was a message that was created a year ago. It's timeless. That's what that means when people say it's timeless. It's just, but for the ones that have extendeds, I'm going to put the date on so that you can easily know which extended reading is for, you know, which video like connects with extended reading. So I'm going to put, you know, in the title basically that it's, you know, a general reading, general love reading for this date. So what is today? I think it's December 1st. So I will put that in the title, and I will also put that in the title of the extended. The link below should be a link that takes you directly to the video, and then you just sign up and, you know, purchase the tier or whatever. And then once you purchase the tier for $5.55 a month, then you're going to have access to all my extendeds for that month. So, and whatever, you know, as long as you want to stay a member, you can cancel at any time. But, so it should take you directly to the video. If there's something wrong with the link, I'm also going to put a link to my actual Patreon too, just in case there's something wrong with that link. But thank you for watching. I wish you well. I hope you guys are having, you know, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, had a great Thanksgiving. I hope that you're going to have great holidays. And I know, you know, if you're separate from somebody, I know it's hard, but please remember that it's for a reason. It's not going to be forever. If this message says you're going to get back together, which we already feel like, I feel like this is where it's headed. I feel like it's headed towards that. We're about to dig in deeper to find out, but I definitely feel like that's where it's headed. So you just have to really do what you're supposed to be doing right now, which is focusing on healing yourself and loving yourself. And then, you know, in divine timing, worth waiting for, divine timing, it says that at the bottom. When you've done the work is when you guys will come back together. So know that it's not forever, and try to enjoy the moment. Try to enjoy the moment of getting to know yourself, learning how to love yourself. Time alone. You have to get to the point. These are very much twin flame lessons, but if this is not for a twin flame, then, you know, it's still a good lesson for anybody to learn. For any good and any healthy relationships in the future, I think if you learn how to love yourself and set boundaries with people and take care of yourself, you're going to be better off. It's like the person in the airplane. You can't help the person next to you. You put the mask on yourself so that you can stay awake and alive enough to help somebody else. So you have to help yourself first. So I hope this reading helped you, and I'll see you in the extended. Blessed be.